Right, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen, it's Greg again with the second video of the day. You know, I haven't done it for ages and then we got two in one day, so I said I'd do a review of a new Ryefield kit which arrived this morning, which I was quite surprised. I thought it would be a bit longer than it was between Christmas and New Year. And it's the new Ryefield initial production Tiger 1 SDK FZ181. I instantly draw me to it was the actual picture of the camo pattern. Well, yeah, I think I'll do that. And you've got the side views with the CAD drawings of the wheel 2 options. One with a snorkel and one without. And the tracks are individual, I know that. You can buy, I think it's resin tracks, and you can buy 3D printed tracks for these as well. And on the side again we have a profile picture of the Tiger again. It looks nice. And that's it really, and the item number is 5078 if anybody's interested in the kit. It's quite a big chunky box. Hopefully usually are full of plastic on these Ryefield kits, which I do like, so without hesitation let's have a look what we've got in the box. So it's just arrived, I've just took out the cardboard sleeve, I haven't looked in it at all, so it's the first thing we've made and you just together. As you can see, it's a ram full of plastic as normal with Ryefield. So what I shall do is I shall put this box to the side for now, and we'll go through each sprue. I think Ryefield have the resealable bags, they do indeed. Sorry for the rustle, but I prefer to do it this way and then I can put them all back in one go. So we have two sprues, the same, and we've got sprocket, the idler, the torsion bars, again all beautifully moulded. Even the small, I think they're for the tow cables, and a little bit some really fine pieces in here. We've got the actual wing nuts, if you can see those behind my finger, behind my hand. Got like little wing nuts and all that kind of stuff, and they've got the hubs for the wheels, and again the sprocket is nicely done as per normal, lovely detail. And the transmission cover and some of the little bits and pieces again, which you can see is all beautifully moulded. I know you wouldn't expect any flash. We've got the exhaust there, exhaust cover. If I'm right, they didn't have any deflectors on the back on these, did they? No, they didn't on the initial one. So it'll be interesting whether the exhaust with that. We've got the, you know, that part of the bottom of the exhaust. You've got that nice cast texture as well. So that's the first sprue, all nice and neat as normal. And sprue again we have, when we get into the bag, which is here. Another sprue here, which has got the side skirts and the stowage bin and some more sprockets. I think these are for the DAC or whatever with the exhaust, probably wrong, but yeah, all lovely detail. Again, I think this is a Gerenic sprue from the other Tiger kits that I've built of these people. We've got the barrel, which is not slide moulded, but it's whole, and you can see them parts are slide moulded as well, and so is the muzzle brake as well. I think I may have a barrel for this, I'm unsure, I can't remember if I did. It's got parts of it yeah, for the FIFO filters and mud guards for the rear, and so won't be using those, so they'd be nice to come in for spares. And again you got all these small, really small detailed parts again. Obviously very, carpet monster might get a couple if you're not very careful. But again, beautifully moulded, no flash, no unsightly sink marks where there shouldn't be. Well, there is, they're in the back where you can't see them, which is nice to see. Tracks, we have two bags of tracks. I'll take one out, and we'll see what, I think they're built a slightly different way from the other ones that I built, but, and there were nice tracks. So let's have a gander. We'll take one out of the bag. And again, you got no sink marks on the back at all. The guide horns are there separately, but these are the way they're fastened in. So they're joined together and they're fastened in by gluing the guide horns. See all the guide horns there in one place, and they go between the two tracks. You can see the two holes there at the top of the track. They'll sink into there and hold the track together. So hopefully they'll be strong enough. Should be. It should be. And again, there's plenty tracks from Ryefield again. They brought tracks out again. I think these are mirror tracks, aren't they, if I'm correct in saying. I know you can get metal tracks in these as well, but a lot of resin tracks and things are coming out now for them as well, all by Ryefield. But yeah, I think I'll stick to those. Yeah, I don't mind building tracks. I find it very therapeutic building tracks. I really do. People call me strange, but you know, I just do find it nice and relaxing. And again, we have another sprue here, which with another sprocket wheel, obviously from the different variants that Ryefield have out. And again, all nicely detailed again. We've got a storage bin, small storage bin this time. I think the brackets for the storage bin, the lid. Yep. And again, different. Again, all lovely detailed. Obviously going to carry a few spares in this kit, but they do get used up on certain builds, don't they? Obviously parts have gone missing or just magically sprang from the tweezers and gone into the land of beyond. But, you know, I know you're paying for plastic you're not going to use, but if they want to give the plastic away, then that's up to them. But I do use them quite a lot. So and there we have the low hole, which is just a ceramic low hole. You've got obviously got the tiger, but it's got the interior, so we've got all that part in there for the torsion bars. Again, the detail is quite nice. Again, as normal, nice and solid, lovely weld mark. Why haven't I taken it out of the bag? So you got really solid plastic, and I mean solid, and it's flat. And so you got nice detail, obviously, because it's got the this must be the one for the interior ones as well. And got nice welding on the bottom. You can see the weld. It looks quite nice. And the scalloping along the top. Again, there's more detail to go on those. And again, you've got more detail to go on top of here, the side plates. And these over here as well. So that should go in nicely. And then we have another sprue. Again, they're all individually bagged, which is nice to see as well. And we have the turret basket. Obviously, we've got this as the thickness, scale thickness, I think. And these go on the inside, if I'm not mistaken. These parts go on the inside of this. So it's a one-piece turret almost. And again, the detail is nice. Yeah, we've got nice detail, nice welding again on the turret there. And obviously you've got the stuff for the inside on them ones as well, which sits inside, and obviously got the parts there for the to carry the gun. Again, all nicely moulded. It doesn't say what there's any what year on these, but I presume they're relatively new. And then we have a separate front end again, glacis plate. You know, the front end of the Tiger, which is slightly different again. Don't know why. I'm not a big Tiger buff, but I do like the Tiger. Should really look into it more, I suppose. But, yeah, it does look a nice kit. Let's see, we've got the front end again. Nice weld seams again on there. It does look nice. Good quality again, as you expect from the likes of Ryefield. Yeah, so they are my favourite, one of my favourite companies. And then we have another sprue with another turret basket, and we have the Pioneer tools. Again, I think this is probably just one sprue from all the Tigers together. And it looks like we have some aerials as well, which is nice. 2 or 3 different types of aerial. We have a MG34. It isn't slide mouldy, but I think I should be able to sort that out, no problem. Yeah, jerry cans. We have another MG34. No, it's just the handle, isn't it? So yeah, all nicely detailed. And the jack, some other bits and pieces. So I've got the jerry cans, you've got another storage bin, you've got wire cutters, shovels, axes, hammers, the jack, all that kind of stuff. There's the handle for the MG, and the little brackets for, I think they're definitely for, I think they're for the fifles that fasten them down with, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Probably wrong, but I hope they are. Yeah, jack looks nice. Looks nice. That's, no, that part's for. Oh, it's part of a jack. Silly boy. Of course it is. There's the handle and that. Right. And then we're on to another small sprue. Won't take this one out because you've got a lot of hooks. And again, we look like we have the wheel hubs, or centres of the wheel hubs for the wheels. And I think these are for the barrel cleaning rods. We've got the lights. Yeah, and all nicely detailed again, so I won't take this bit out of the bag. The small details in there. See all of you like hooks and things, and centres for the wheels and the hubs again. So lots of plastic, still lots of plastic to go, and then we have a set of wheels. So I don't know anything about the different types of wheels or what's correct and what isn't correct. One presumes Ryefield have done their homework and done the correct wheels, if there is any difference between the wheels. Sorry for the rustling. Sorry for the rustling. Right, and again, yeah, detail is beautiful again. It really is. Really nice. Really nice. They've even got the welding around the edge of the wheels there. I'll show you in a second. Really nicely done. If you look at the wheels, you can see around the edges. If I tilt it, you can see where the, you know, where the weld looks like a weld seam, doesn't it? On it, right around the wheel itself. It looks really nice. Really nice details on those. So you've got two sprues. So obviously, some of them are going to be obviously with the Tiger, as you all know. All lots and lots of Tiger wheels to clean up and do, paint, but it's a model kit. After all, it's what you buy it for, isn't it, to build. No more plastic. And again we have, if I can get into it, which is the and we have a lot of small details, some more jerry cans. Looks like we have a bit of a internal for the actual turret here, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, a lot of the internal gear for the turret. That's a nice bonus, didn't think that would be in there. As you can see, we've got the turret ring, we've got the basket there, lots of interior details there, as you can see. Plenty details. That's for the bin for the projectile. Yeah, I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that. We've got some more machine guns there. That's a nice. That's nice. I didn't realise that would come with the kit. I thought it was just an external version. Obviously, the turret isn't, the lower hull's got no interior, but that'll be nice to build out. I shall build with that in, I think. Just for me. Another cupola all by itself. There again, if anybody can tell me, I don't know if this is a initial again. Cupola. Obviously, as things progress, the vision blocks in there and things. That's nice again. Get to all these small parts first, and then again we still have more plastic again. We have the snorkel, which I remember was in the other Tiger kit that I got from Ryefield. And this one has got the upper hull, Again, all nicely detailed. Got the casting round the I think around the engine block, well, the engine around here, and again on here. We have the rear, we have gun cleaning rods. Obviously we've got the more grids. The looks like a path for the final drive. We've got the snorkel, more bits and pieces, side plate. Again, all nicely detailed again and nicely presented. And you know, you can't argue with the quality of Ryefield. You really can't. And the build as well. All good quality. Again, maybe just do a little bit more texture on the upper. We'll see when we get to it. I'll have a good look and see. But that's no problem. And again, more plastic. Oh yeah, what have we got in this one then? Get into it again. We have 3 different I forgot the name of them for the gun. Mantlets, let's say, gun mantlet. Turret ring, hatches, nicely detailed on the other side. We've got the turret roof. That's like another part of a barrel. Again, the internal. So again, we've got the three different mantlets. Obviously, we'll have to be careful which one we use. Again, we've got the turret ring, hatches. I'll show you the other side of the hatches. We've got the turret roof. There's another gun muzzle, another part of a gun, and there's the parts that go inside. And on the back, fortunately, there is a couple of, I can soon get them in. I've sunk on them one, so it won't be too bad. Bit of putty in there if I do decide to have crew. And again, some of the they're very easy to get out. These ones especially, but these will be a bit more difficult. But yeah, there's another part of another barrel there as well. My finger is there, and another cupola. Again, and another part for another turret basket. But yeah, again, nicely done. And the final bit of plastic is another upper hull, another rear, and glacis plate, and the FIFO filters, and little bits and bobs. Again, we have another upper hull. So you have to be careful again which one we use. And another back plate and the glacis plate there. FIFOs. We've got the FIFO tubes. Nice, got a nice bit of detail. I've got a seam line down there, but we shouldn't get rid of that. Soon get rid of that. Some more Pioneer tools there. Again, hatches. So these 2 hatches there, they've got no, you know, they have very faint ones. I think marks on the round ones where my finger is, but there again, we'll have to decide which we're going to use. Okay, things like that don't worry me, because you can get them out. You just have a bit of patience. You know, we do models for, we don't expect them just to fall together all the time, and you know, just got to sacrifice something for detail, haven't they? The MGN for the slide moulded, and so the tour hooks. So, got the barrel for the glacis plate and the turret one there, slide mold, which is nice. So that's all the plastic. Oh no, sorry, it isn't. And we've got the one over on this bit. We've got the all the periscopes. Again, nicely done. And we have a bit of resin. We have some resin smoke launchers in a nice little tidy box. You get into it, you pull it up. That's it. And again, nice little bit of resin. We've got some that's full and some that's been used. We'll mix them up a bit. Nice and nice. Something nice. Messing around, we've tried to do the photo-etch ones and getting all sorts of different daft shapes. We have a cautionary piece of string, which the only thing annoys me about this is this stuff, but sometimes you can get away with it. Sometimes I just use copper wire, but lots there in here to be used. Got 2 lots actually. And we have a little piece of wire in there which I'm not too sure what that's for yet. And we have the decals, and we have some PE again. We've got the, just got a slight bend on that, but that's no problem. Usual sort of PE. Again, look nice again. And this very small decal sheet, which is no bother getting out. That's it. That's the decals. That's the grand total of decals. 121 and Balkan Cry, and I can't quite read that little emblem on there. We've got a correction sheet, and it's saying page 2, V-Sprue not included. Okay, I don't know what that is. On stage 4, we've got the 3 different things there. I'll have to be checking that when we get to the build. And Step 18 on page 13 is a different part as well, so I'm glad to put those in. And then finally we quick flick through the instructions quickly. Obviously in Ryefield, a nice instruction sheet. Obviously got the fair, we've got the sprue layout, which is always welcome. And we start off with the logo as normal with, let's put the box out there for now. We have the 7 low holes of the suspension, fairly straightforward. This is where I like Ryefield to show you when it's where it's going to and when it's gone in. The blue is when it's done, as you can see with the front part of the Tiger there, which is nice. I like that, I do like that. P there, which is in the yellow, obviously, which goes over the a box of some description. Again, telling you there again, there's how it's built, and then bang bang, and then it's done. Drilling holes on the rear. Most Tiger builds are the same. We'll just go around quickly. Again, front end goes on, back end goes on. Wheels don't go on at that point. They're all I won't put them on, obviously. By then I was painting them separate. Use cement for wheels. Use the cement for wheels after assembly of the track. Ah, see, right. Yeah, so you can mix the links up. So you get the. I never glue the sprocket on in here. I always leave it freestanding, so you can match the teeth with the tracks. And say we're just building the tracks again. It's just telling you how to build them. See page 7 for assembly steps, you know, which is next. And we've got the rear end, which has got the exhaust, which I was right. There's no shields on these early ones. So it'll be nice to weather that up. And I've got the glacis plate and putting that together, and then we've got the tracks, like I said. If you see, maybe better if you can see there how the tracks go together, like I was saying, the link over each one. So we use 96 pieces per side, and obviously got the 2 different styles which we'll have to keep an eye on. For the tank at the bottom there, it's mainly for the, by the looks of it, the tow cable. One hasn't got one, this one has. I'll have to make sure we get the right one. And I think that's about the only real difference on there that I can make out now. Oh, the gun cleaning rods are slightly different. I think that's about it really. I think that's about it on there. And again, just general build. You've got there to mark obviously drill holes, whatever, which version you're doing, and then you're doing the P grids, and you're just building up all the stuff on the upper hull. Again, all the upper hull stuff, all nicely detailed, not too much, not too busy, all done nicely. And then we're attaching the lower hull and the upper hull together. Again, that won't be done. That'll be done, but the wheels won't be on. That with me. And then we're going to build up the barrel. Sorry, the barrel built, and internal the muzzle and the gun breech. Again, inside there. And it's not giving me any instructions for all our internal stuff, so I'll have to have a look online to download the instructions for it. Put it all in the turret basket. Just giving you the. It's just giving you that. Nothing else. No instructions for that. I'll try and find some instructions for them. Internal, and again, fairly straightforward build. Nothing too hard to build. you have to study a few of the sections as you're going along, alternatives, you know. You can have it open or close, got a bit of P there showing you how to bend it and things like that, which is nice. And again, the P, put the P, yeah, smoke launchers on there. Got the turret basket, the aerial, if you want to put the snorkel on. And that's the end of the build. So you've got two versions. You can build the grey, total grey one, 121, which is Leningrad 1943, or the one I think most people will go for, including myself, will be the first Panzer Abteilung 502 near Leningrad in January 1943, which I'll be doing. So it's a pity you haven't got a top view. That's the only thing. Doesn't really matter. That's what I'm going to try and do. So all in all, typical Ryefield kit, really nice. So I'm going to look up for the details to put the internals. You know, I may as well use it. May as well. It's there to be used. So very impressive again. Another Ryefield kit which I'll look forward to building again at some point. So that was nice. I had a good Christmas. I got a few gifts. I got a few kits. I got the off Paul. I got the Meng IDF. I put it away now, unfortunately. Troop carrier, one with the full interior. So that's going to be a nice build. I may do that eventually again. I fancy doing that. Looks nice. And I seem to have gone into a Merkava craze. I bought the Merkava. Put that away as well, haven't I? Huh. No, I haven't. Yes, I have. It's gone away. One with the crane on the back. I bought that one. Let me just check, see if it's on just outside the door, because I haven't finished cleaning up yet. One with the crane. I put it away, and I got the Hobby Boss. Hobby Boss kit, I think it is. Yes, Hobby Boss kit. And what else did I get? Off my daughter, I got the new Mini Art T55, one that Ryefield-Model's just built. Looks a nice kit. I might do a review on that at some point. But that's the reviews finished for today. I'm sure I've got one more kit coming, I think. Yeah, just one more kit coming, which I'll do an unboxing as soon as it arrives as well, which is another Ryefield kit. And I have a border kit coming as well, so there's two kits I have coming, so we shall wait and see what they are. So thank you once again for stopping by and viewing us. Thanks again for all my new subscribers and all the old ones. And as my New Year's resolution, I'm going to answer every single comment by the time I got my arse into getting these things. So this is Greg signing off, and we'll see you very soon.